Okay, so who am I here with?
The Crystal.
So, where are you originally from?
What's Dallas?
So, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years from now?
At Howard University studying for neuropsychology.
Where do you see yourself in a year from now?
Probably somewhere at a club late at night fighting.
How do you feel about abortion?
Abortion. I support it because if you want to get that little thing going, you can get it going. This your body, your choice. Do whatever you gotta do. If you don't support it, that's all you.
How do you feel about being an American citizen, as a black woman in America?
I know it's like important, but I'm 16. I ain't never really encountered any racial issues.
So you never kind of like no type of like discrimination, no type of segregation. You never had like nobody like never like call you like a nigga, negro, a nigga.
Yes, in
nigger,
middle school. But I think that's just because they were scared of me.
Do you have like any hobbies, like any like goals to like achieve by like the time you turn like be a senior?
Be my man. Yeah.
So, do you have like a problem like dating out of your race, like a white boy, black boy, Asian boy, Korean boy, Mexican boy? Like, do you have like a preference?
I really prefer dark skin with dreads and they be taller than me.
So,
that's my preference.
Your preference is like thugs.
Wait a minute. Sir, no. I said dark skin with dreads and taller than me. I know some dark skins with dreads who taller than me who are athletes and who is not in that street life. I don't like how you profile them by their looks.
You're right.
But it's one of them, so yeah.
So as you know, we asked the next couple questions. So for you, what do you see in the men to like like to be like, whoa, I just want him. Like when you like just, what makes you like be like, damn, like like whoa, like
So my answer is I'm 16, so my answer might not be like up to what people think. But for me, if you fine,
who played that, bro?
I don't want no dummies, but like you gotta be cute, you gotta be up there, you gotta be smart. You can be a little slow, but you ain't finna be like, oh, that's slow. Yeah.
So, how do you feel?
And you can't be dirty. Oh my God, please don't be dirty, because oh my God, I'll talk about you for the rest of your life.
How do you feel about people portraying something that they're not, like a thug? Like all these rappers and like all these like bad people and like even like bad people that turns good.
See, in my perspective,
Do you think being a bad boy is good? So you rather have a dude that work a 9 to 5 or a dude who can come up with 5,000 a week?
both of
them. But then be broke, next week.
I would prefer 9 to 5 because that's what I see for my
So you like slow progress?
No, slow progress better than no progress.
So why do you think men like try to fit in? Do you think it's the females they try to like sell drugs
I feel like
try to get like more money to oppress the females?
I think that's one part of it. You too loud. I could.
Oh shit.
Oh.
So you going to jail? Finish your conversation. So I tell your mama. Tell her you up here being in the house. You said don't shoot when you late.
Don't shoot when you late. It's the same thing.
I revised it.
I told her don't shoot when
You
you
got
late.
that hair did and you done turn around and fight your man. No, like I was saying. What was I saying?
So how do you feel about black and white people and like Mexican people like like all being together? Like how you feel about all us living together in a community like Dallas?
Please, because I just stay in one house. I don't live with them.
Where do you see yourself in a year, like particular, and get like more in depth?
I see myself graduating. I wouldn't be graduating here in a year. But I do see myself trying harder and like being more serious because I know I'm gonna be going into the real world soon.
See like America in the next 5 years.
In the war.
So where do you see America in a year from now?
In a recession, probably.
So where you see, like, you know, like everyone like around you in like, you know, 10 years? Do you think everybody's gonna be like off and like, you know, with kids, their families?
I feel like, yeah. And I feel like half of the people.
Because at the high school, like my people tell me like they haven't talked to some people they knew in like 40
Yeah.
years, 50 years.
I feel like half would be trying to, like, you know, get out there and get it and, you know, actually trying to make a living. I feel like half of them will still be on the same bullshit they on now.
Where could they find you at here? Like, you know, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook,
Oh, they can't find
social
me
media?
nowhere. I don't have no social media.
So you guys stay tuned in for the next one. Like, follow, share, comment, do all above. Stay engaged. Click that bell. And she's like the 30th person on here. Until next time, peace out. So who am I here with?
Hey, I'm Osvaldo Aguilar.
Where are you originally from?
I'm from Dallas, Texas.
Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years potentially?
Shit. College probably? Nah, college or college dropout. Living with my mom, San Antonio.
So where do you see yourself in a year from now in particular?
Successful, hopefully. Like working a 9-to-5 job, you know?
So as we get deeper into questions, how do you feel about politicians and like influencers and people that have like all this well background knowledge and like higher perspective, you know, like confidence? Let me say, like all these people that got like all this money, power, fame, glory, and they're not doing nothing for their community.
That's
In your perspective.
my perspective. They think they know how we live, but in reality, they don't have that life like we do. They think that we usually just live it easier than them, but we have it more harder and not the easy route like them, you know? And the politicians, well, they really don't care right now. They rather just help other, not help, but just send money to other people, rather help their own country right now. I mean, shit, there's a lot of things going around here in the United States more than
Any other country in the world.
Any other country in the world.
Because if you want to really think about like spending taxes wise, spending money wise, because that background knowledge right there I can give you on. Like ask the following question. So how do you feel about all like America being the world's big brother? As like America is helping to assist Ukraine and Europe. America is helping to assist Israel and Gaza. America is helping to assist Taiwan as the China invasion that progressed. Also with the cartels in South America. How do you feel about all the like world geography, like locations where they're big and hyped at? And it's so much, you know, like bad blood and conflict with among us.
Yeah. Well, I don't really mind the U.S. helping other countries, you know, fight their battles and shit. But when we're neutral and shit like that, don't really try to help their own self. It's just spend $1 million or $1 billion on random shit and stuff like that. And well, the cartels, you can say that. So that's our own.
Because South America is predominantly is like drug infested. Even in Africa right now, it's civil wars and, you know, coups where they're trying to become under one flag of the United African Union.
Yeah. Well, that's them. They can, you know, solve it themselves, try to talk it out themselves. Like, we can butt into it, but I say just let them be for right now. As well as South America, it's a corruption right down there.
Because South America is one of the world's largest continents where it has the highest corruption rates in the whole atmosphere of the world. Russia is number 2 because they have a war in Ukraine right now that is predominantly funded off natural resources as like gas, minor things, you know. And their economy is, you know, high on sanctions, but their ecosystem is predominantly like wildlife and like frozen terrain, and like they live more like still like in the 70s and 80s, and you know, so their business is still like flowing.
They really develop much as time progresses, and so as time progresses more, they're not really getting enough. Like us, they're still way behind, still on that old shit. So which is really bad for them. It's the image, and also, what like we said, South America's corrupted and shit like that. And I doubt that if you put like a puppet, if
a puppet coup, you know, like a foreign icon, like American icon, you know, because every country want to be diplomatic and, you know, have diplomacy, but every country is not democracy. So countries mostly are predominantly, you know, communism and, like I said, as I was saying before, predominantly democracy and communism, and still socialists and nationalists. So it's still countries that's out there that still need the American support. So, like I was saying before, how do you feel about America assisting Gaza? I mean, America assisting Israel.
Israel. I mean, shit. Israel done really bad stuff. It was first Gaza's, or how you want to say it?
Because they've been fighting since World War II ended. Put Germany.
Yeah, and also Vietnam too, but mostly they didn't like to split. They didn't like to share the land, and well,
Because if you really think about it, Gaza, Israel is at the line where it's like a faster route to get to Europe. So they're fighting over that little canal right there. So that's the real reason America's really assisting Israel. And plus, they're the only Judaism country in the Middle East. Every country over there is predominantly Muslim.
well, yeah,
So the Muslim brothers are helping Gaza because, you know, they're Muslim, and, you know, they look at as the holy land of Israel and Gaza and Palestinians.
yeah,
And the reason America is assisting because, you know, they're a terrorist organization, but they have their reason and their flaws.
pretty much, yeah, true that. But also, there's many Jewish people running the government in the U.S., so they also would like to help the Jews and mostly get that land for themselves. You know,
So how do you feel about abortion?
abortion.
Yes, how do you feel about abortion?
Shit, like I say, it's a woman's body, woman's choice. Honestly.
So it's a woman's choice if she wants to have abortion? So you feel like she should have that right?
At first, she should just talk about it with her partner if she wants to and see if they both agree. But I feel if one of them disagree and one of them agrees, I think there's a conflict made by them, which you don't really want a conflict between one and another. So it's rather much talk about it with your family first and then see what they see. If they can help you, support you, and stuff like that. But if not, then I think abortion's gotta be.
So for as the next question, so how do you feel about men and women playing their gender roles and playing their traditional flaws? Mostly like if a man can work a 9 to 5, why can't a woman work a 9 to 5? If a man can cook, why can't a woman cook? If I can go be the president, why can't she be the president? You know, as the predominantly successful roles that we play now in America still.
Equal rights, equal fights, you know?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. Well, shit. I think there's like more laziness coming around this new generation now that we have technology around us. So I think many people wouldn't agree with the things that they're trying to bring into, you know?
So where could they find you at on here? You know, like Instagram, social media wise, like YouTube, TikTok. Where could they like find you on here? Like YouTube, TikTok,
Instagram.
social media.
No, you, that's it. NO/YOOU.
Do all the above. Stay tuned in and stay engaged in the next content. And one question before we leave out of here: what do you see yourself in a year from now? And get like more in depth with it.
Graduating, living life, and you know, getting that cash and money.
Till next time.